Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I have two rice cooker recipes for one single serving to share with you. All right, if you're new here, hi, I'm Claire. Welcome. Coming in, make yourselves comfortable. I love my rice cooker. Any excuse to use the rice cooker, I take it. And you guys have loved my rice cooker recipes here on the channel. So anytime I'm about to use it, I just film it and then I tell you what I did in it. And this week I used it 2 times, 2 different dinners that I had. So I thought I would just share those with you in case you want a little inspo. And of course, because everyone always asks, the rice cooker that I have is the 6-cup Black & Decker. I got it on Amazon. I'll leave a link down below. But any rice cooker works fine for this stuff. You don't have to buy the one that I have. So I know it's gonna be kind of a short video today because it's only 2 recipes, but I still wanted to share them with you because I know you guys get so much out of these. So I hope you enjoy, and yeah, let's get started.
All right, we are starting out with this super delicious, creamy veggies, chicken, and rice. This one is super simple, but very satisfying. Starting out, I'm just using like a classic long grain rice. I am using like 1 rice scoop and I am washing it very well. So don't come for me in the comments. I did wash it. I am filling it with water to that number 1 fill line. And now I've got some cream of mushroom. If you're not a cream of mushroom fan, you could use cream of chicken, cream of celery, a cream of something. And I'm using half the can. And I actually just put that in a baggie and froze the other half so I can make this again sometime. I just gave it a little mix. Now I'm adding some frozen mixed vegetables, about a half a cup. I'm really eyeballing this recipe, and honestly, as long as the rice and water ratios are good, everything else kind of works out. I'm also throwing like a heaping teaspoon of jarred garlic. I've also got some fresh ground black pepper, a little bit of salt, and some smoked paprika. Giving that a little mix. And now I'm adding some chicken. This is just a thawed chicken tender that comes in those like big frozen bags. I just threw one in the fridge the night before, so it was ready to go. And now I'm going to plug it in and put it on cook and just wait for that cycle to be over. And when it is over, it switches to the warm function, and you're going to want to let it sit on warm for about 10 minutes. Just to make sure that that chicken is cooked all the way through. You could definitely use a thermometer if you wanted to make sure. I'm pretty confident in my ability to eyeball a fully cooked piece of chicken, which is what I did here. And I was like, great, it's cooked all the way. I'm going to eat it. Now that whole scoop of rice, even though it like technically is for like 1 serving, it's a lot for me. It honestly is more like 2 servings. But that's okay. I put the rest in the fridge and it was fine. And in addition to all these tasty flavors, let's add some Parmesan cheese. I threw some on top and it just melted ever so slightly. And this was the perfect dinner. We've got all of our food groups represented here. And definitely perfect for those nights. This was a night that we had like a bunch of extracurriculars. So my kids ate dinner early. My husband was out of town. They're in bed. And then I was able to take care of myself. And the next one is this delicious burrito bowl. This is honestly one of my favorite things I've ever made in the rice cooker. Again, I am doing the same rice, the same cheap long grain rice, rinsed, of course, filling that water to the number 1 line. And now I've got some taco seasoning. I love taco seasoning because it's got all the flavors already mixed right in there. Takes a lot of the guesswork out of it. And I'm using a tablespoon. And to this, I'm adding one of these little mini cans of green chilies. These are super affordable at Aldi. I did drain it first, and then I just threw the chilies in there. Next, I've got this can of chicken breast that I like have to use because it's about to expire. And I think canned chicken breast works really well in these types of recipes because it really absorbs all the flavor and you can't tell that it was canned. You could use fresh chicken if you wanted, but I like to use what I have. So I did about half that can. Now I'm doing like 2 teaspoons of tomato paste. And I've also got some frozen corn. I'm just throwing a little bit in there. I think I would have preferred to have some black beans in this, but I didn't have any on hand. And I'm all about cooking with what you got. And this really did turn out delicious. So It's okay today that the beans were not there. I gave it a mix and I plugged it in and put it on for its regular cycle. And this was ready as soon as it clicked over to warm. It was totally good to go. I don't have to worry that the chicken is cooked or not because it's, already cooked. And guys, this was so tasty. It smelled so good. Those green chilies and the taco seasoning, tons of flavor, but not super spicy. So if you're not someone who likes a ton of spice, this would totally be good for you. It has all the flavor without like a ton of heat. You could also knock up the spice if you wanted. I also added some shredded Colby Jack cheese on top and my maybe number one favorite herb of all time, cilantro. I feel so bad for people who don't like it. I know it's not your fault. It's like genetic or whatever, but it's one of my favorites. I just think it makes so many foods taste so like fresh and delicious. And this was so filling and so good. And now I'm going to remind myself that on those days where I really want to go to Taco Bell, I don't need to go to Taco Bell. I can make a burrito bowl at home that tastes probably even better than a lot of the stuff you get at Taco Bell and is healthier and cheaper and, more whole foods.
All right, you guys, that's it for this video. A quick one, I know. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I gave you a little inspo to get your rice cooker out this week and try something new. Of course, let me know what you thought down below and come back for more of this kind of content. I post 2 videos a week, so if you've not subscribed already, please do and come on back for more, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!